And we're back to another episode of Change My Mind podcast. It's your boy Dubbo. Behind the camera, we got my nigga Josh Montoya. And we got a real cool guest with me today, man. One of my day one A1s, my boy from fucking back in the day, man. Real interesting conversation we gonna have tonight. Homie got a lot to say. He's been through a lot of trials and tribulations, overcame a lot of problems, a lot of downtime and everything. Overcame obstacles and all that good shit, dog. This man right here is a real good dude, man. He's a Hobbstown legend himself, man. He's cool with the freestyles and he's a hardworking fella. My boy, Mark Ponce.
How you doing, brother, man? How you doing?
Shit, bro. You know me.
Man, I appreciate you having me on, man. First and foremost, man, I appreciate the hospitality, man.
Shit, I appreciate you being here, dog.
Man, you already know, bro. We got to put this work in, dog.
Yes, sir, man. I've been knowing you for a long time, bro. What's goody, man? What's up?
Man, dog, it's been a long time coming, though. I mean, shit, dog, we done been through the most, me and you, shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's real cool to be able to sit down and be able to chop it up about, yo, we here now.
We here now.
We done did it, dog. So
it ain't gonna end anytime soon.
Exactly, nigga. That's the exciting part. It's the beginning. There's more work to do. We get to get up every day and get to work and get more done. Get another 24.
Yeah.
Shit, I got all 10 fingers? Nah, man. Let's go. Let's do it, dog.
Let's do it, man. So, we're gonna start from the beginning, dog. Let's talk about your childhood, where you was born, and how was it like growing up?
Man, dog, straight up, like you said, man, I'm straight up Hobbs, dog. Puro Jabitos, dog. That's all I know, bro, since the day I was born. Came up, raised up here. Been a couple places, whatever, but nah, this is home for sure. So, and I had a real good childhood, man. Shout out to my folks, shout out to my family, man. They did real good. They showed your boy real good things and gave me great opportunities. So, I got to give it up for them. I had real good school coming up.
Nice.
Straight up,
Nice. That's what's up, brother. So, school was cool. Childhood was cool, man. What kind of person were you in school? What kind of child and student was you?
Okay, so in elementary, I was a little bit more of a sweetheart. You know what I mean? I didn't really have no crazy crowd to get into it with. Yeah, I went to College Lane, so I was out there with the ranch people. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So it was cool. But then when I got into junior high, that's whenever I locked in with you.
Yes.
Locked in with all the Southsiders, all the G's. You know what I'm saying? You know how we came up.
Right.
And then high school, it was cool too. Your boy fell in love, did the whole love thing, did the whole high school sweetheart love thing. So it was a cool coming up, man. School was fun.
I remember that.
School was fun. I can tell you like that. I always want to go back. And I'll tell you that when I was in school, that I fucked with school. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Even though I was gone half the day, skipping, doing what we wanted, still got that shit done, man,
Yeah, man. I had Gio on the last podcast, Giovanni Corona.
Yeah.
And I remember me and you, we used to skip all together, you know what I'm saying?
Man, dip out, bro. Go blow right quick, come right back to class, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Did you ever graduate school?
Yeah, man, we finished, dog. Thank God, we locked in. And, man, shout out to that nice lady that I was with at the time. Because she told me, she was like, I was like, yeah, they're going to probably kick me out of school. And she was like, what? Then I might have to leave you because I don't want to be with no dropout.
Bro, do you remember the day they kicked me out? Remember?
Man, hell yeah, I remember that day.
I was fucking sad. I was a sad nigga that day, remember?
Well, it was messed up too because I was right there with you. Mm-hmm. And they just like, nah, go to OCS. You leave, nigga. Yeah. So, man, they did you dirty, man. They gave me a lot of chances in there, man. The principals love me for some reason, dog. I can't even tell you why.
High school was wild, bro. I remember I had some cocaine, man. And I was sniffing that shit up in the restroom, bro. And I heard somebody coming in, and I thought I was a teacher. I was all paranoid. I'm powder, man. I was all fucking just tweaking.
Motherfucker popped out the restroom stall right quick, and I walked in. I said, nigga, fuck you in there doing? What you doing? I know what you up to.
Yeah, bro. I told you. I was like, hey, man, you ever done coke before? And you're like, yeah, man, I have. I was like,
nah, nigga, hell no. That was my first time right there.
Yeah, I know, but you told me.
Oh, I told you I did, huh?
He's like, you said you done it before. And I was like, you want some? And you're like, yeah. So I busted down with some powder. I gave you like a fat ass little line. And we're walking. We had that same class together too.
Yeah, we was in Mr. Styles' class. Yo, second period, nigga.
We were going back to class, nigga, all powdered out. And I remember like midway to the classroom, you fucking hit me with your elbow. And you're like, bro, that was my first time doing coke.
I was like, hey, what? How's this gonna feel? Hey, 5 minutes later, I'm in Mr. Styles' class, nigga. I was like, hey, we over there talking about the Kendrick Lamar album. Yeah. We was doing the most, man. I had a whole conversation with me, and Mr. Styles was looking at me like, man, it's a damn good student right here.
He's a good student right here, nigga. I just remember him the whole class period. His eyebrows were just lifted like.
And then everybody else, they usually know me for having the headphones on, chilling, writing some music, or doing some shit like that, being chill. Everybody was looking at me like, man, what's up with this cat today, man? He talking.
Yeah, man, that was a crazy day, bro. And I was just like looking at you like all geeked out.
Like, well, you know, it's some shit, man, because it was a fun moment, bro. But it was the moment. You know what I mean? It was a moment, and it's something cool that we can look back and talk about funny shit like that, because that's what built us at the end of the day. You know what I mean? We had to go through all that shit.
Right. That's true, man. High school was cool, bro.
Yeah, it was a fun ass time, bro.
Put it right here, man. Make me so comfortable. Know what I'm saying? But high school was cool, man. You graduated, all that shit, bro. And was there any time in your life, bro, where you could have turned the wrong way, ended up in jail, and hanging around with the wrong crowd, and not including me? But was there a time where you could have fucked up and not been in the position you are today?
Definitely, bro. There was multiple positions like that, bro. I mean, let me tell you, starting out, I think one of the first bad decisions I did was during freshman. I was playing football. One of the partners walked up to me. Right. He was like, hey, look, check the out, pulled up fat ass joint. He was like, I'm finna smoke this behind the ulcer, nigga. Trying to ride. I was like, nigga, I got football practice. He was like, well, shit, nigga, I'm gonna be back there in case you wanna come.
Yeah.
What did I do? Left football, bro.
Wow.
And you know, and I think if I ain't do that, bro, I think coming out of high school things would been a little bit more easy, been a little bit more faster. You know what I mean?
Damn right.
Definitely, bro. That was like one of the decisions that made me look back and be like, yo, like, mess yourself up right there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. So
how long did you last in football?
Shit, man, I was playing football for a few years, man. I played throughout junior high, and then I played that freshman year. But after that, man, I got out, dog.
Yeah. Okay. Fucking so I know you finished school, man. You graduated, all that good stuff, bro. What was the first job that you applied for as soon as leaving high school?
Man, when I was in senior year, bro, I was already working at Boca Burger. Yeah, I was already over there. You know what I mean? You know what's up with that place?
Boca Burger, yeah, yes, sir. Man, my mama used to work there. Yeah, Shout out my mama.
So I was working there for a little bit, and you know how it is, dog. We was making a little bit of money on the side, dog. I had a little team going on, you know what I mean? Shout out to Hyman, one of the OGs, rest in peace.
Right,
you know
rest
what I mean?
in peace, man.
So I was locked in with them, and you know, whenever school finished, I was still working that job. And then that's whenever I threw that big ass function in my mama crib.
Man, I missed that hoe.
Man, dog, it was a banger, dog. It was a banger, bro. And well, yeah, man, right on that next day, my mama kicked me out, bro. And that's when I was like, yo, like, we gotta make some money. We gotta do something, man. And but I kept working at Boca Burger for a little bit, bro, until my son's mom got pregnant, brother. So whenever she got pregnant, that's when things got a little bit more serious. And then I obviously went out to the field, you know what I mean? Did my electrical jazz and made that happen, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Definitely,
man.
Bro.
So let's come back to that legendary house party you had, bro. For the people who don't know, Mr. Mark Ponce here, his parents have like a mansion.
Yeah, they doing pretty good, brother. You know what I mean?
They have a badass canton, you know what I'm saying? It's a little mansion and shit, pretty badass. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it to that party, but that party was legendary, and I heard wild stuff about that party.
Yeah, it felt.
How did that come about?
It was for free in there, you know.
Yeah. How did that party come about? What happened? And explain to us.
Don Julio was a fool. Man, I was at another function, man. Somebody was throwing like a little Playboy bunny party or whatnot.
Yeah.
And, you know, I tell one of the homegirls, I was like, hey, bring all your friends to the pad. I got some drinks over there. We straight.
Right.
So, you know, the homegirl bring the girls and everybody else following the girls. So by the time we pull up to the crib, the whole street lined up with cars, man. Wow. So I just let it ride, man. And off that Don Julio, we turning up.
You can't call it off.
Man, I'm telling you, dog.
Oh, man. What was the wild shit you seen that night?
To be honest, bro, it's some shit that I don't want to say, but everybody had a room to themselves. Everybody had a room to themselves. It was some fun shit going on, and yeah, it was cool. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, brother. So you got kicked out, man. How was that? What your mama tell you?
Well, sure. I didn't even talk to my mom, bro. I didn't even talk to my mom because my pops walked in the room and was like, hey, go ahead and get out before your mom tell you something. And I immediately dipped. Called my boy Ricardo. I was like, dog, take me to the south side, man. I need to go do something else. And I went to go stay with these nice ladies and the little trailita that they had, you know what I mean? I stayed there doing that. So, yeah, man, that was like from right there, it was immediate. Like, you have to make some shit happen, bro, because, yeah, pressure was on at that time.
Right. Fucking, I just brings back to a memory we had, man. Me and you used to work at Tijuana's.
Yeah, man. Man, motherfuckers don't know, man. Motherfuckers was flipping tortillas and at the same time running some 2-3 G's and some butt in the back door,
yes, sir, man. I remember that shit.
It.
We used to work at Tijuana's, and I remember one time, you was asking if the food was free, and I was like, "Yeah, bro. As long as you eat right there or some shit." I forgot what I said. I was like, "Yeah, bro. You get a fried ice cream, G."
It's exactly what I got, yo.
So the manager won't tell you nothing. I was like, just eat right there, you be straight. But I was pranking you, you know what I'm saying?
And I went and got that whole boy, sat my ass down all comfortable. She walked up to me with the bill. I said, "What?" I said, "Eat what?" I said, "I thought this was for free."
Yeah,
like, no, sir.
You know, you got to pay for that. Man, another time too, bro. I remember another prank I did on you, bro. I remember there was like an older white lady working there.
Yep.
And I went up to her and I was like, "Hey, my boy Mark here, they don't got nowhere to stay. He's homeless and shit. And he wanted me to ask you if he could live with you." And she was like, "Oh my, really? Sure he can. Oh man, I'm gonna go to him right now."
Oh man.
He came up to Mark and shit, and I was just watching from a distance, laughing my ass off. This nigga had a confused face and shit. What did she tell you, man? What happened?
Man, she just told me that it was cool, and I was like, "You can come stay." She was like, "You can stay with me and do this." And I'm like, "What?" I'm like what happened? Like, I'm good, lady. No, man. And then I remember that day that I quit, bro. That was the most funniest shit, cause manager lady walked in on us in the kitchen messing with the older ladies, and then she was like, "What are y'all doing back here? We got orders over here." And she started cussing us out, and I got pissed, and I fucking walked straight out the back door. I said, "Nah, fuck this shit." Then my dumb ass had to walk in the front door again. The guy left my jacket, dog. Said, "No, I'm leaving."
Cool, you know what? Got my jacket.
Man, that's funny as hell, dog.
What's up, bro? Fuck, man, that was good times, man.
Man, dog, I'm telling you, bro, it's real cool to be able to sit back and reflect on that kind of shit with you, dog. Cause man, dog, to see like where we at now, it's like, okay, now we're gonna watch our kids make these memories. You know what I mean? I don't want them to make those exact memories for sure, but you know, they gonna have their stories too.
A good time.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
Yes, sir, man. At a young age, bro, did you ever have like a influence, a mentor, somebody who kept you on the right track?
Yes, and it's real interesting though because there was the drug dealers, man. These people that had weight, and then you know they had things going on like that, bro. They was in the streets, bro, and I was cool with them. They showed me mad love, but I was smart enough, and they put me on game to know, don't do this though. You smart nigga, go finish school, do your thing, finish that, handle up because you a G, bro. You got a future. You know what I'm saying? Don't get in the mix with what we doing. It looks cool, sounds fun, but now I see the results. Now that I'm this age, I seen the results because now I can't talk to them same people.
Right.
They gone. You know what I'm saying? They gone. So like I see the results. Yeah, I'm glad I stayed out the friction and all that for sure.
Are you talking about Hyman or?
He's definitely one of the biggest ones, bro. Because you know he was one of the ones, man. Like he was doing his thing. And he'll take the shirt off his back and give it to me so I can go to work. He'll give me a ride to work. He'll give me a ride to school.
That's true, man.
But at the same time, man, my guy was in the streets for sure. You know what I mean?
He was a solid dude, bro. And I feel bad, man. Like when I was younger, bro, I was a piece of shit, man. Like I would do a lot of people dirty, and I remember. One time he fronted me a pack, nigga, and I straight ran off with that shit. But the homie was his homie, and we ended up seeing each other again, and he just told me like, "Hey, bro, I forgive you, bro. Like you straight, nigga." You know what I'm saying?
That motherfucker right there, dog. And you know that was a rare occurrence for him because that motherfucker was the kind of person he will go to you. You know what I'm saying? He will. You know what I'm saying? And nah, man, to see the kind of person he was, you know what I mean? To see him take the shirt off his back for a lot of people and do what he did for a lot of people, it inspired me. Like, man, my goal is to be able to help people. You know what I mean?
What was his full name?
Jaime Rendon.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he was born here, but he came up in Lubbock. And then he ended up moving back over here when he was about 25, 24 maybe. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I know he died in the. I don't. I think it was a city jail. I know he died in the city jail. Homie got arrested, and I believe he ate a bunch of pills. A bunch of what? How did
It
he
was
die?
something, bro. You know, it was some kind of drug, man. And he threw it back, trying to avoid the fuck up of it.
I
And
don't know if it was pills or what. What? Do you know what it was?
I don't know exactly what it was, brother. To be honest, you know what I'm saying. I don't know what he had going
I
on
know
and
he
whatnot.
ate a substance.
But yeah, he ate
And
something, and he kept asking for help. Kept asking for help. Yo, 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 yo.
yeah, he's like, I'm
Help
gonna
me out. Help
die.
me out. I'm gonna die.
And
I
they
ate
ignored
this and
him.
this, and they ignored him, and
He
lo and
died.
behold, he ended up passing away.
He died in the cell.
Yeah, and that was a trip, bro, because I definitely had a lot of homies dying at that time. But to see somebody who I seen help so many people die, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck, dog.
Damn.
Like, I
Shit.
seen you do so much shit for so much people, and now you don't want to get in the bad end of the stick. Ain't that a bitch? You know
Ain't
what I
that a
mean?
bitch, man? Yeah, he died in a bad way, bro. And if you know when you're in jail in that cell, bro, you really got these thoughts running through your head. You be thinking the most, and I could only imagine being super high, thinking you gonna die and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like, only God knows what he was going through, bro, and that's a bad experience. You know what I'm saying? And hope nothing like that happens to my homies again.
Yeah, definitely, man. And I think it's at the point, we're the only ones who did survive, or my niggas who they got their P's and Q's straight. They left all that shit alone. They had them a family. They got them a home, and they stayed working.
Mm.
That's the only people who I see that are my homies that are still here that I can pull up on. You know what I
Right,
mean? And
right.
you're my main example. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
taking care of your family. You're applying yourself as a man, doing the best you can daily,
yeah,
day in, day out. And you still alive, my nigga.
yeah, bro.
Even though, shit, man, this bunch of shit that I know me and you we did back in the day.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I
That's
mean? And we
like
we, we made it though.
I could reflect on that a lot. What you're saying, bro, because there's been plenty of times where I could have died. There's been I
Imagine.
could have OD'd. I did so much drugs with people and they OD'd in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
There's been times where like bullets missed me. I heard bullets whispering like just whizzing by my head. I like there's been plenty of times people like just shot at me, bro. All the beefs I had and
Mm-hmm.
there's a heavy chance that I could have died, bro. And I'm super blessed just to be here having this podcast and have my nigga here, bro. And just we could reminisce. At least we could reminisce, bro. Because a
Yeah,
lot of
I don't take that lightly, bro. Like God gave us another 24.
Mhm.
Another 24, and we get to go get up and go make some money. Get to get up and go take care of our kids. We get to get up and go handle and do something new. We
Yes,
get to
sir.
create. We
Yes,
get to
sir.
leave an imprint on this earth. Let's do it then. I think it's a blessing, brother.
G money. Yeah, you damn right, bro. And we gotta count our blessings instead of complaining and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We gotta count our blessings and just be grateful for what's going on today, man.
I'm telling you, man. And when you sit down and you talk to God, people like to talk to God whenever they got something bad going on, man. Whenever
Mm,
you got something great going on, that's the best time to talk to him because
right,
he'll give you more of that. You know what I mean? But
right,
you have
right.
to take care of it. You have to stay solid with it.
You damn right, bro. I know you're a big music head, bro. As far as I know you all this time, you fuck with the music. You're a big heavy music head.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
is there anything new you listen to? What do you listen to right now?
Well, shit, man. I love hip hop with all my heart. You know what I mean. But lately, I've been listening to a lot of Spanish music. So, like with the hip hop side, I kind of stuck with my time when I used to love rap.
Right, right.
My favorites is like Kendrick, Future, Currency. You know what I mean? People who came out around that time between 2010, 2015 type shit.
Right.
And that's like where my school is. You know how like the OGs they be like, yeah, Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Ice Cube.
Right.
That was their 90s. Well, that's kind of my time was the 2010 to 2015 era type people. You know what I mean?
Right,
Your Wiz
right.
Khalifa's, your Currencies,
Uh,
you know what I mean? People who came out around that time, Big Crit, J Cole. That's like that's my school. You know what I mean? That's the hip hop that I love, and I'm probably always gonna stick with. Always pick it above anything else that comes out new. Even though, man, I love these new cats that are coming out. They're
Thank you, Josh.
talented, bro. They're
Thank you, Josh.
talented, bro. And
Shout out Josh Montoya.
yeah, shout out my guy.
Yeah, but yeah, bro. All them people you just named are legends, man. Wiz Khalifa, Currency,
Definitely, bro.
Future.
Definitely.
Shit, I listen to Future like every day.
Yeah, man.
Wiz
Fuck it.
Khalifa too. Wiz Khalifa been dropping some shit, man.
Bro, people need to peep Wiz Khalifa's new shit. That shit is still fire, but people they lives change and they think the music sucks now.
I think he's coming out with Orange Kush, Kush and Orange Juice too.
Yeah, he already dropped it, fool.
He has already dropped it?
He already dropped that
Is it
motherfucker.
hard? I haven't heard it yet.
I skimmed through that bitch right quick. That shit was fire, dog.
Yeah.
You know, I definitely listened to the song with Currency on that motherfucker.
Oh, what features does he have on there?
Shit, bro. Off top, I can't really tell you, my man, but he has some dope ass features on there. Yeah,
man.
That's a good tape though. It's a good tape.
Nice. So I know, like I said, you're a big music head and shit like that, and me and you, I remember the first time we met, bro.
Yeah,
we started arguing over Lil Flip and T.I.
Yeah, that's funny as fuck.
You was Team T.I., I was Team Lil Flip. You know what I'm saying? And I think we just got in a heated argument, bro. But after that day, nigga, we became really close, man. Again, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah, you know, and it was because we seen both each other not let down, not back up of our shit. We're like, man, that nigga standing firm on his shit. I'm standing firm on mine. And then, you know, what really made me want to get cool with you was outside after lunch. Man, you started spinning some heat. He was freestyling. You was like, man, I was like, man, niggas can freestyle like that. He freestyling right now. And that tripped me out, man. And that made me want to be like, yo, nah, I ain't gonna let this motherfucker. I want to be the rapper. I want to be the motherfucker freestyling out here and definitely sharpen my game for sure.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna hit you with these hip hop questions right now, man.
Oh man, what you got for
me? You gotta pick. You know what I'm saying? Either or.
Okay.
Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac.
Why?
Man, easy, bro. Because Tupac had something to say. You know, with all due respect, I understand why people put Biggie up there. I think I'm gonna say something wild. I think he's a little bit overrated, dog.
Biggie?
Yes.
Wow.
He ain't put in that much work, dog, before he left.
Wow.
He ain't really stand for nothing. He rapped great. He made some cool jams. But man, you know, there's other people who you could put in that spot that I think put in more work and had something to say and stood for something, you know.
Okay. Jay-Z or Pimp C?
Pimp C? I don't like Jay-Z, nigga. I don't like Jay-Z.
My lady love Jay-Z.
Nah, man. I like his beats. Yeah, I like his beats and stuff. But nah, man, I don't rock with Jay-Z. I don't like all that. I know what them people are doing.
Right.
Strange people. I don't like them motherfuckers.
Right. Okay, so Migos or Bone Thugs?
That's a good one, dog. Bone Thugs is always gonna be legendary. They always gonna have them timeless records, man. But I think I'll get more excited for some of the Migos songs I used to listen to because of the time and the shit that I was going through whenever they was coming out, and it just kind of sticks with me a little bit more, I guess, because of my age. But you know, yeah, respects to both of them, so I'm gonna have to pick both.
Okay, Young Jeezy or Bun B?
Damn, nigga, I'm gonna have to go with Jeezy, dog. Yeah, man. Yeah, no. That 101, yeah, that's legendary, fam. Yeah, that Jeezy was tough. That Jeezy was tough. That mixtape era Jeezy was crazy, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't argue with you on that. T.I. or Gucci Mane?
Man, I'm gonna have to go Tip. I'm gonna have to go with Tip on that one. Gucci Mane, I think, is more of a legend though. I think he's one of the most consistent rappers who ever came out. Put out more work, put out more albums, mixtapes and shit. Put in the damn work. And niggas legend in the streets, nigga. Especially if you was moving around that time, man. You was cooking up, listening to some Gucci, man. That shit was heavy, but I think Tip was just really important for the South overall. You know what I mean? And I think that nigga be rapping his ass off. You know what I'm saying? He really be rapping his ass off. So I got to give it to Tip.
Okay, I got one more for you. Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick.
Or Mac Miller?
Kendrick, nigga.
Over Mac Miller?
Yeah, man. I love Mac, man. That's one of the most creative minds, bro. And that nigga played instruments. People don't know that. You know what I mean? That nigga played instruments. He put in work, and his style changed a lot. He had a lot of shit to say. He had a lot of ideas, man. Okay. Mac was crazy, but I mean, K Dot. I think I'm gonna put K Dot over anybody when it comes to that kind of question for sure.
Okay, man. I know you be rapping and you be spitting some heat bars yourself, man. If you could pick a feature right now, a living rapper, if you can have one living rapper feature right now, who would it be?
Man, off top, I'm gonna have to go with man, that's a tough one, bro, because I really want to say you. Like, I don't want to get with nobody famous because I don't want to. I don't connect with them niggas like that. I don't know them. You know what I mean? So, like, shit, man, I don't know. I'll probably give you somebody like somebody who's low key, man. I don't want to say nobody's super famous. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to Mexican OT. You know what I mean? Even though like I know would make some dope shit, I want to give you somebody who's less known. You know what I mean? And that we could create. You know what I'm saying?
Change my mind.
Shit, man. I'm gonna go. Man, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go with fuck it, bro. I'm gonna go with Corner Boy P.
Who?
Corner Boy P.
I don't know who this guy
he
is.
out there in New Orleans, man. He part of the currency team in them. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Wow.
He got a cool style that I always like coming up. You know what I'm saying? So
Corner Boy P.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And the shit motherfuckers talk about it's solid enough for me to be jump on it. Cause I don't want no feature with niggas who I can't stand by everything they do.
Wow.
I don't like listening to rappers who I can't trust. I'm gonna be listening to this rapper in the whip, and then this nigga come out with a picture and a dress the next day.
Oh, man.
I don't like that lame shit, nigga.
I feel you, bro.
I have to fuck with you as a person for me to play your shit in my whip. You know what I'm saying?
That just leads to what you say. It just leads to my next question. Who do you think is the worst rapper right now?
The worst? Man, I'm gonna tell you like this. Maybe by skill they ain't the worst, but I just straight up don't like. There's a bunch of shit I just don't like. I don't like a grip of these new cats, bro, because it's getting real stale. The game getting real stale, my nigga. It's not.
Look, I feel like my people say I got a thing against this nigga, and this one dude I just feel like he probably the worst rapper ever.
Who?
Lefty Gunplay.
Yeah, man. I see why you say that. I think he has his moments, though. I think he has his moments.
We all do.
Because yeah, for sure. And he has a couple cool songs that I'm like, yeah, this was pretty badass. No, pues I don't know.
Like, no, I can't stand Lefty Gunplay, man. I know a couple cats who fucking do like him and shit like that, bro. But
yeah,
I think was fucking trash. Dog.
Honestly, man, I think that's one of those people who like people listen to him because the hype that's surrounding them and shit, you know, and the internet antics and whatnot that be going on.
I hate saying shit like that, man. Hopefully, I don't cause no problems or nothing like that, right? But shit, nigga,
well, that's hard though because whenever like who you think is the worst is somebody's favorite ever. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, I fuck with Riff Raff. I fuck with Riff Raff. That nigga tough, nigga. That nigga really tough. I think he really got skill. But people be like, that motherfucker whack as hell. He one of the worst rappers ever. Nah,
I love Riff Raff. I mean?
It's because they ain't listening to it with the same ear I am. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nigga had a Versace salad on the side of the saddle, nigga.
Shit.
Versace said, we gonna make this nigga a salad exclusively. Nigga, what the fuck?
Riff Raff is the shit.
I'm telling you, man. I like motherfucking styles, bro. Motherfuckers who say different shit and
Riff Raff's hard.
Yeah, he tough, bro.
I would love a Riff Raff feature.
Definitely,
like that.
Bro.
So, the people that don't know, man, we got a recording studio behind the camera.
Yeah, for sure.
We got the mic set up. We got the monitors, all that shit like that. I know you rap. Do you got any new raps? Are you working on a new project? Any new features? Like, what are you working on?
Dog, I always have music. There's always fucking songs that I've done. There's always shit that I have written, but it's not presented right now. You know what I'm saying? I wanna build the other shit first before I sit here and be like, hey, check out my music.
Right.
I have to give you a reason for you to want to even listen to me. You know what I mean? Because a lot of that shit, when I do it one day, 2 days later, I think it's the worst shit ever. I'm like my worst critic for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I feel you on that, bro.
To the sword is perfected. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, at the same time too, though, maybe I'm tripping because maybe that shit it could be somebody's favorite shit. You know, because I play people some of my old shit and they know that shit word by word.
Right.
What the hell? And I'm like, damn, that shit kind of. I don't fuck with that song no more. But it's maybe me knowing that like, man, I could have did better.
Right, bro. This music shit's interesting. It's wild, bro. Like, you look at the news and there's something new about a rapper all the time. Have you been keeping up about the Diddy shit?
Not too much, man. Just enough to laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? if I see 50 talk about it, if I see 50 talk about that shit, I'm gonna peep it. You know what I'm saying? It's a funny little situation, but I think it is very serious and leads to some of the biggest problems in the world for sure. You know what I mean? Ridiculous. It's a very evil side of the world. You know what I mean? But I mean, I think it's funny to make jokes about some of it, and I like the way the internet's handling it. You know,
fucking crazy, bro.
I'm telling you,
I had fellas over here not that long ago. It was like, you gotta stop talking about Diddy, bro. Stop talking about Diddy. That's gay.
Man, that shit crazy, bro.
It's like, bro, it's Diddy, nigga. How can we not talk about this shit?
I'm telling you, man. You know, like I always had that feeling with Diddy. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Since back in the day, you know what I mean? Niggas like Eminem was talking about that shit since way early. early 2000s, dog. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it was always something that was on my radar, but until everybody else seen it, you know, with the drink champ shit that happened and whatnot, that's whenever it started to get funny. Yeah, nigga. Boy, that man was on some other shit on that motherfucker, boy. That shit had me laughing, man. But
so if Diddy was to hit you up right now,
no,
talking about, hey Mark, come work with me, come to my hotel right now. I'm like, would you show up? And it's like 3 a.m.
Man, no, I don't trust the situation, man. And you know, people ask me like, "Yo, what if so and so was to hit you up right now? This famous person." Nah, man, I can't trust it. I don't trust celebrities. That shit is disingenuous, bro. Shit like that don't happen. You know what I mean? Like I gotta fuck with people. I gotta fuck with real life people.
Wow, it's raining tough outside right now.
Yeah, you ain't hear the thunder?
I got the headphones on.
Oh, you got both of them on. Yeah.
I ain't hear shit. Yeah. But damn, it's pouring.
It's crazy, nigga. It was sun out. It was sun out right before I came.
Yeah, I know it's crazy, huh? Yeah. This weather is just crazy, huh, bro? How you been keeping up about the weather in Texas and Rio Doso?
Bro, well, yeah, man. Whenever all that flood was happening in Texas, bro, I was actually leaving from over there. Went out there to Lake Texoma, you know what I'm saying? My brother got a badass boat. That's how my brother does, you know what I mean? Real ass motherfucker. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
your brother,
my brother Heath, he live over there in Roswell, dog.
Okay,
man. Shoot, man. Yeah, he OG, triple OG in the game for sure. And
had a badass boat, nigga. He go to Bottomless Lake and shit.
Nah, nigga, over there in Texas, nigga, Lake Texoma. That shit's over there, right on the border between Texas and Oklahoma.
He drives his boat from Roswell to Texas
to over there, yes sir.
How much hours is that?
Man, that's like 9 for him, 7 for us.
That's a long fucking drive.
Yeah, nigga, it was a good little drive for him, but shit, man, he dedicated to that place. Yeah, man, that's a dope ass little spot, bro.
That's one of my dreams, niggas, having a boat.
Bro, he enjoys that shit, bro.
The boat's badass.
That nigga will show up over there late at night, still pull out the boat, go drive it around. You already know, man.
Wow, fuck a boat.
And you know, shout out to him though,
Boats and hoes.
Shout out to him, bro, because he the one who put me on like all the OG white music, the white people music, your Paramore and your Red Hot Chili Peppers and your, you know, the old rock shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Nice. Okay, that leads back to what I was saying about the weather. What's your intake about the flooding in South Texas and shit, man?
Yeah, man, that shit it's fucked up, man. You know, I really hate seeing what happened. You know what I mean, with all the people down there. It was kind of fucked up that it was something hard to read. You know what I mean, to see coming. But yeah, no, it's a fucked up deal. But I mean, it's the earth, nigga.
Right.
It's the earth. This is where we live.
That's how it
things like that are gonna go down. However, we can't run from it.
I have a lot of conspiracy theories on my show.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people think that it's not natural. I'm one of them people. I think it has to do with like the government and cloud seeding and shit like that, bro.
It could be, because anything. There's nothing that is surprising to me anymore, especially when it comes to.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and that's crazy, bro. Because I mean, when you talk about conspiracies with it, it's possible, bro. There's technology out there that we do not know about yet. There's technology that came out with the 80s, thinking they barely putting it out now.
Well, we know for sure there's cloud seeding with heart.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
but we don't know how good they could do it. They ain't gonna show you their best runs. They ain't gonna show you how much they could do with it. They're just gonna show you, hey, we can make some clouds and make it drizzle a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be like, yo, we can control the whole fucking weather in the whole region, nigga.
They can though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can, and you know, and that's the thing, dog. People want to ask like, why would they do this? You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's obvious, bro. It's the land they're living on. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, if you look at what happened in Hawaii.
Yeah, that was some straight bullshit.
So,
that was some straight.
People reported a laser coming down. And all the rich neighborhoods, like Oprah's houses, all these rich people's houses and shit like that didn't get touched, right? Only the poor people. And as soon as that shit happened, the government came in offering people $700 to sell their land.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just like, and what they're doing is now they're making them that land that burned down. They're trying to make them to resorts and shit like that. You know what I mean? So that just comes to show, like, you can own your property, you can own your house, but the government can just knock that bitch down, buy it from you in a desperate position. You be desperate. You know what I'm saying? So
here's the thing though. What's behind the government? Who are these people who are really up top, who have all this shit planned out and really lined up?
The Rockefellers,
these people, and I think there's people even above them, bro. You think the people who are the most evil, you think they want their name known? I think they got that shit controlled to a T. I think they know what they're doing. That's how they've been doing it for so damn long, bro.
It ain't there's always somebody bigger than the president, somebody bigger than the United Nations. And
I think this shit goes to other levels, bro. I mean, there's always a fight of evil in this world and a fight of good, bro. And I think these people, they take the most of it from the evil, bro, and they run with this shit and they get what they want and they get it how they gonna get it, bro. And it's like fucked up.
Just look at the Jeffrey Epstein shit.
Yeah, nigga.
Damn, yeah, thunder, cuz.
I think that whole thing is very important to talk about, bro, because that's some weird shit going on up top. There's some weird shit going on up top.
So Tim Duncan, I was hearing this shit on the Joe Rogan podcast. Tim Duncan was having dinner with the vice president. I forgot his fucking name, and he was saying that there's over 10,000 hours of porn on the Jeff Epstein files and shit like that.
Just on the files of Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah, just the hidden cameras he had in his house.
Oh man, no, that's horrible, bro. See what I mean? So that's a bunch of weird shit going on, bro. Why do they want that stuff to happen though? Why do they want to keep that shit controlled, my nigga?
Well, because it's only one thing and one thing only, nigga. There's powerful people involved in that shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But why are they into weird shit? You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't understand.
Huh? Shut the fuck up. A flood rain outside. Fuck shit, G. We gotta get their fucking life jackets ready. Man. Shit, nigga. Good thing we live on flat land.
Yeah, and we got a good elevation, you know what I mean? So we straight.
We straight, G.
I mean, nigga, it could definitely get flooded. You know, you see the streets flooded.
I remember one year as a kid, bro.
Like, look what happened to Redosa Way. But that's right there, right off the mountain. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I remember one time as a kid, bro. There was a flood here in Hans, bro.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
And shit and boats, nigga.
Like, hey, you remember them tornadoes we had back in the day?
Yeah, bro.
And we had one not too long ago, but definitely we had a few back in the day. I remember being like 4, 5, 6 years old.
I don't know if y'all ever heard of this shit, bro, but legend has it, nigga. Hobbs used to have a satanic church. And a tornado came down and fucking blew that shit away.
Sure, that's crazy.
You ever heard of that?
I didn't even heard of that.
Yeah, bro.
I believe it, though.
Yeah. But you ever been to that old cemetery?
Yeah.
Way out there in the south side?
Like yeah.
Around there. It used to be a satanic church, and a tornado came and, well, actually, like, it was a tornado, lightning, everything at once, and it just burned that shit down. Damn. And blew it away. Like, it was that's what I heard. I don't know, man.
Bro, I believe that shit. Man. But shout out to whatever forces. Shout out to God. You know what I mean? But
you ever been to that house out there by that cemetery?
Which one, dog?
The old cemetery, the one I'm talking about. There's a house right there that's supposed to be haunted.
I haven't like been there. You know what I mean? But I drove past it. You know what I mean?
I've been there.
For real?
I went in there.
Yeah. You went inside of that motherfucker?
I went inside that motherfucker, bro. And I didn't see nothing like that, but supposedly it's haunted in the bitch.
That's you know what's crazy, dog? Is like, remember back in the day being young, people would always like have stories of ghosts and pues hay vive un bruja ahí, like a witch lady lives over there, and this and this. You would hear more of those stories back in the day. You know what I mean? I feel like the more that camera phones and technology and shit came out, the less of that like magic type shit motherfuckers would see. You know what I mean? People stop seeing less ghosts. People stop seeing witches and this and this and like, I think that shit. Honestly, bro, I think it went like this. You know what I'm saying? I think the more that shit was around, the more we would see it back in the day. So the more the phones and shit came out, you ain't see that shit no more.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up, brother. Fucking shit's crazy. Life's crazy, bro. Are you religious, man?
Yeah.
You pray every day?
I don't pray every day, but I do 100% know that there's a God. Like 100%. I've never been so sure that there's a God, bro. Like and this don't come from like, oh, I go to church now and I have all these Christian friends and esto que el otro. No way, I did this shit by like analyzing everything that I went through, bro, and just peeping and connecting dots myself, bro. And it always brings me back, like, yo, yeah, God is 100% real.
Hell yeah,
you know
bro.
What I mean?
That's brother.
And to see. And I think it's obvious, bro. I mean, if you dismiss all this evil and shit that's going on in the world, if you see it, you have to understand that there is a good side to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, there is them forces, bro, and I think it's 100% real. It's not even a question in my mind no more. You know what I'm saying?
So you do accept in Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior?
Yes, sir. 100%. 100%, brother.
Is I always ask these little fun questions, shit like that, at my guests. Do you think the Earth is round or flat?
I think it's round. I think it's round, bro. And I say that because of
Me
ancient
too.
history, bro.
Just to make it clear, people be asking me like, "Why you ask that question and shit?"
Well, I think it's round because the first civilizations of humans, bro, they had that shit written down,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I think
yeah.
they know a little bit more about out there than what they tell us now in these times. You know what I'm saying? I think they
Right.
had an understanding. You know what I'm saying, for sure, and they know what's up with the planets and the star systems and
Right.
whatnot. So I trust a lot of the ancient history shit that they wrote
Mm.
down. You know, emerald tablets and whatnot. I
Yes.
think they had game. I think they knew what was going on. You know what I'm saying, for sure.
Yes.
And a lot of this shit is translated into the Bible, and people don't keep it like that. You know what I mean?
You damn
The
right,
Bible
bro.
will say something one way, and they take it literal exactly that way.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you look at this shit with ancient history and whatnot, you start connecting dots. You be able to make your own idea about it, and that's pretty much what I do. You know what I mean?
Shit. Speaking of ancient, bro. How do you think the Egyptian pyramids were made and all these all these structures around the world and stuff, bro?
I don't know. I don't know, bro. And then I think it's weird that they leave that for us to try to figure out. But I think that's really weird, bro. I think a lot of history was erased on purpose, bro.
Mm.
Definitely was erased on purpose, for sure. You know
For
what I'm saying?
sure.
For sure. And dog, that's one of the look how old that structure is, bro, and look how it's still standing. Look how it's still where it's at. I don't think the I don't think that area was always just a sandy desert. I don't think it was always just
No,
like I
it
think it was
wasn't.
absolutely beautiful
It was
around there, bro.
tropical at one
It was
point.
dog. There was trees. There was
It was a
water. The
jungle,
the
like a
pyramids themselves weren't just bricks like that. They had fucking they were shiny,
like
bro.
a
They had fuck,
rainforest.
bro. It was beautiful, bro. It was
Mm-hmm.
beautiful, man, for sure. And I don't think they like to talk about it in that way. They like to be like, "Oh, the pharaohs had the slaves and they built it for his tomb." No, nigga, it didn't go like that.
No, it was
It
they
definitely
they
didn't
were
go like
never
that.
found a
That's
tomb.
brand new. That's brand new. Them motherfuckers found it again. You know what I'm saying? They're
Yeah.
the ones who found it after the fact of the
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers who originally built it, bro.
Well,
Because it,
how you think they were built? What's your theory on that?
dog, I think it had to be something with like something with sound vibration, bro.
Uh
And
yeah, because they do talk
maybe, you
about
know what
that
I
in
mean?
it.
I don't think it was elephants pulling the fucking shits on the top of a log.
Ridiculous.
No way. That shit don't even make no sense to me, bro.
It's
It's like
ridiculous, bro. And a lot of them rocks with they were built from rocks, right? And a lot of them rocks and shit like that, bro. They were found like 100 miles away.
100 miles, 80 miles, 200 miles, a whole different continent away.
Like,
Dog, I'm telling you, dog, it wasn't that simple. You know what I mean? It
yeah,
wasn't
that's
that simple. People
ridiculous.
grabbing it by a rope and just pulling it.
Uh huh.
No, it was not that simple. And then the tools that they used, they were precise.
No, yeah,
Absolutely precise. If
it
you look
had to
at the
be
holes that they
diamond
have out
tip,
there, yeah,
laser
bro.
cuts.
It was some technology that we currently do not have. And I'm
If
not saying like, oh, it was obviously aliens. No way. What I'm saying is that humans probably had different understandings of shit and they did shit different, bro.
shit, I don't think it was humans that built that shit, bro.
I don't think we had the knowledge to doing it, you know what I mean?
Well,
I think maybe it could have been humans, but they got the game from somebody else on how to do it.
when humans seen them bitches, they're already made.
You know who I think built them?
Hmm.
I think Thoth did.
Well, that's what it's.
All of the pyramids,
That's what
bro. He
Philip
went
says,
I,
and the Emerald Talent you're talking about.
yeah, exactly, bro. So I think
He says, and I'm gonna. That's exactly what I think, bro.
mhm.
Philip says that he built the pyramids and shit like that, bro. And you know what's crazy about this conversation right now?
Mm.
Uh, Thoth in the Emerald Talents, he says that under the pyramids is a UFO ship. You know what I'm saying? That there's a ship under the pyramids, deep under there. And have you heard about the news that they used lidar, ground penetrating radar, and they
And
found
they found those structures under them.
600-meter down coils going down with open cavities and shit like that, bro.
Bro, and that shit was built.
You
That
know,
shit was built, brother.
and that's comes back to Thoth. Thoth, the Atlantean priest king. He says that fuck, I lost track of what I was gonna say, but he says that he called there's this thing called the halls of Amenti,
Mm.
right? So the halls of Amenti are supposedly under the pyramids, and those halls of Amenti supposedly hold all the secrets of the earth and everything and stuff like that. So when the scientists, they were Italian scientists, when they found these things, they actually called it something of Amenti.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing Dolph is talking about. and it's not something like out the random. It's not a coincidence and shit like that, bro. Like these scientists know what they're talking about, and they name things for a reason. Yeah. So that's what they're calling it. They're calling it. I can't really quote what they're calling it, but it's something of a mentee. The same thing Thoth was talking about. You know what I'm saying?
And all that shit connects, bro. And they want to hide all of it, bro. They want to hide all the actual history of humans, bro. Like they want to hide it, bro. And I'm not sure why. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? But they know what they're doing when they hide all this shit.
Yeah, man. You damn right, bro. This is a fun conversation. It's one of the conversations I really like the most and shit like that. Uh, do you believe in any cryptids? Like cryptids, as in like the Loch Ness monster, Bigfoot, aliens, and the chupacabra and shit.
Nigga, check it out, bro. Yes, I do, bro. Because we wouldn't have these legends if they weren't something happened for them to be told. You know what I'm saying? Like dragons, nigga.
Dragons
were, to me, nigga, them motherfuckers were 100% real. You have all these different fucking civilizations, bro, believing that they existed. They have different depictions of them, bro. They were for real. They were real, dog.
Yeah, they had to be,
they
man.
Were real. You know what I'm saying? I think some dinosaur bones aren't as old as they say they were.
Well, the thing is, bro, the word dinosaur
came from
It's a new word. The word dinosaur didn't have that word back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Came out what, in the 1800s?
1800s, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, dragons was the word for them and shit like that. And you know, damn right, they had dinosaur with wings and shit like that, bro. And like, in order to have wings, your bones gotta be real dense.
Yeah.
So once you decayed and your bones fucking decayed and shit like that, they disappear. So
there wasn't no fossils, nigga. There wasn't no fossils of the wings. Look at the fucking T-Rex's small ass arms. Wait, tell me they don't look like fucking chicken wings, wait.
Exactly, you damn right, bro. And that's what scientists say too. Like chickens are descendants of T-Rexes and
that's
dinosaurs.
What I'm saying, bro. And like, shout out to, we do still have dinosaurs, quote unquote. You know what I mean? Fucking crocodiles are badass, bro. Look at their biology, bro. Look at their biology. Look at fucking sharks, bro. Sharks been here before fucking trees, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They've been here before trees. That's a trip.
No, that's crazy.
That's a trip, bro. So that means that their biology was perfected and they were perfectly created, bro.
Well, great white sharks and sharks been the same form since millions of years ago.
Millions, bro.
150.
They're perfect for what they need to be there for.
The only thing they shrunk and shit like that. Do you know, like a lot of people say the megalodon is still alive. Do you think they still alive?
Nah, we would have. We would have seen it by now, but I do think that there's big ass sharks out there that we haven't seen yet for sure. You know, because like the ones we have found, like look at the biggest great white shark we found.
Well, you know damn well they're gonna be intelligent. Hey, did you see that shit, bro? Fuck, nigga, not that long ago, bro, they found a sperm whale, fucking huge ass whale, nigga, bitten in half.
See, dog. Hey, bro, I think
you see that shit, John?
I think there's a lot of shit hiding in the water, bro. I think there's a lot of shit hiding in the water, bro.
You know what the Leviathan is?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Man. You think that's real?
Yes.
Oh, man. Well, it's a creature. The Leviathan, for the guests and the people tuned in that don't know, the Leviathan was the first creature God created. And he made two of them in the beginning. But he had to kill one because if it was to breed, they would destroy the whole world. So the Leviathan is a creature hidden deep in the oceans. And if it comes out, it's going to destroy everything and shit like that. Supposedly, I'm not sure. It's in the Bible and it's a real thing, and I believe in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like a year or two ago, and shit like that. You know, sometimes scientists, they find shit moving deep in the oceans, and they don't know what the fuck it is. And a lot of people think it's the Leviathan. And God says in the Bible that nothing could destroy it. Nothing could kill it. Only God himself could destroy the Leviathan.
Man, I think they had a lot of stuff from us, bro. That's in the water, bro. They definitely had a lot of that shit from us, bro. For sure. And I think Leviathan is one of them. And I think there's other creatures out there that have like the same. I don't want to say they're not as big or anything like that, but I do think there's a lot of creatures that they do like hide and not say nothing about, or just completely leave alone altogether. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe there's things underwater that are smart enough to stay the fuck away from humans.
No, yeah, they don't.
Like, hey, fuck that. The sirens are definitely real, bro. I don't give a fuck. That's not even a conversation to me. They are definitely real.
Yeah.
Sirens are real, bro. Mermaids, whatever they want to call them, bro. They're definitely real, bro.
Yeah, I believe
and
in
I
mermaids
think
too.
I think they've evolved long enough to know, like, hey, these humans, they're fucked up. Stay the fuck away from them.
A lot of people in Mexico, bro, they tell you these stories and shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's true, bro. That supposedly they sing pretty, and you know, I know people who say they were real.
Mm-hmm.
I had people who like are from Mexico and shit like that, and they say it's real, G.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what about the chupacabra? You think that's a real thing?
Well, the chupacabra itself, I probably think it was like maybe a prehistoric animal that still survived for a long time and just nobody had seen it. You know what I mean? That's what I think about that. But and like I got a lot of family from Mexico way. They always tell me, dog. They always tell me like stories, bro. Like, hey, there's this cave over there that people can't go into, and if they go into them, they never come out. Y esto que el otro, and that shit's fucking real to me, bro. Because they didn't have the technology to pull out the camera phone and go record that shit. Like I was telling you, dog.
Yeah.
You know, so the more we have that, the more we have the phone and whatnot, the more and more that shit fades away. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a little balance that was made, bro.
About Bigfoot, you think Bigfoot's real?
No.
No?
Nah, not Bigfoot way. And that one, I really would like to have believed that it was. You know what I mean? But I think
that's
that
always
was
a fun one and
I
shit
think
like that.
I think that one was a hoax for sure.
Do you think there's ever like a species that did exist similar to Bigfoot?
Yeah, hell yeah. Way they've shown them where there's tall ass gorillas with that they lived back there. But this one, yeah, nigga, you know what's up. But that leads me to the next thing, dog. There definitely was giant humans too.
Oh yeah, the Nephilim.
Dog, that's real.
Yeah,
definitely real, Holmes.
No, yeah, the Nephilim.
And like they can't even. I don't know, bro. They hide it, but to me, it's like it's obvious already. You know what I'm saying? There's some shit that they sit there and they hide. Oh, it's not real, or it's just this and this.
Well, supposedly the Smithsonian Museum, they have the corpse and the skeletons and shit, bro. For real? Yeah, they have under the museum, they have a bunch of shit, bro.
Here's my thing now, dog. Why the hell we learn this shit in school?
It's because you know why? The reason why they don't tell nobody is because the government and the world leaders and shit, the elite people, they don't want us to believe that the Bible is real.
Yeah.
So they're misleading us and not telling us that way we gonna be like, oh, the Bible's fake. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They don't want us to know it's real. They don't want us to read the Bible.
And the way it's told, bro, especially in modern times, bro, a lot of the stories are told like fairy tales and this, and it allows a lot of people to believe like, yo, that's literally impossible. How are you gonna believe a book that says all this and this? But when you look at it from the Bible from a different perspective, bro, don't take it too literal and try to connect dots, bro, with other history that is told with other religions, bro, you'll start connecting a lot of dots and you start seeing like, oh, this shit is real.
You damn right, bro. A funny thing I want to do real quick. I tell all my guests here, if you're a regular, man, you know what's up. I got two names to this podcast. It's Chamber Mom Podcast, and I got another one. Let Me Hit Your Vape Podcast.
Hakaro.
That's me, baby. Let Me Hit Your Vape Podcast, and my brother watched my podcast. Said, "You gotta start hitting these niggas vapes, dog."
Oh, so that's like a common theme in your shit.
Every fucking guest has a vape. There's not one guest.
No. Vapes are gay though. Don't smoke them shits. Don't do drugs. Don't do none of that shit. All that shit's gay.
Yeah.
Don't smoke weed. Don't smoke cigarettes. Don't smoke vapes.
Don't even fucking look at a vape.
Don't drink beer. Don't do nothing, bro. It's all gay. It's not worth it. It's stupid. You don't want this life.
Yeah, man. I like vapes, but I hate buying them, bro. Because I just hate buying them. Like it's a bad habit. I don't know. I hit your vape though.
Yeah. And shit, man. It's weird thing, man. I think the nicotine thing was like a thing for work. You know what I'm saying?
Vapes are awesome,
everybody at work. You know what I mean? It's like something to look forward to, I guess. Motherfuckers like, oh, okay, we did all this work. Boom, hit the vape right quick, cool off a little bit.
Yeah, man. We went off to the fun conversations real quick, bro, which is awesome. I love it. We gonna keep going about these fun conversations all day, bro. But one thing I did want to ask you, man, before I forget and shit like that, bro. You recently experienced a house fire, D.
Yeah.
Your house burnt down, bro, and it's a sad story, bro. I'm sorry you've been through that, bro. I can only imagine, man. Tell me how you found out, bro. Explain that story for us.
My baby mama called me, man, 1:30 in the morning. You know, she thought I was there, and you know, luckily me and my little dude, I had my little dude with me, and we wasn't there. You know what I mean? She's like, "Hey, your house is on fire," blah blah blah, and ended up seeing the crib, bro, and that bitch was lit up. But Man, I don't really even look at it like a sad thing, dog. I think that's probably the greatest thing that ever happened to me.
Man.
I think that's the biggest blessing God has ever gave me.
Why is that, brother?
Because, bro, adversity builds a motherfucker, boy. That builds a man. That builds a G. You got to go through these things, bro.
Right,
like I told you, I had a good childhood, my nigga.
Yeah.
So I ain't had too much trials and tribulations coming up. I ain't had to hustle like some of my partners did. I ain't had to go through this and this. For me to be able to sit there and go through that shit, bro, and then at this age, bro, and it builds a different monster out of you, bro.
What did you have in your home that you lost?
Everything, bro. Everything. I didn't even leave with a sock, way. I didn't have shit, way. I didn't have shit, way. Shit, I had my fucking guitar in that bitch. I had a few TVs, all my furniture, dog, all my clothes. I had barely bought new clothes. Bought it from the dry cleaners that day, dog. Bought fucking calcetines, dog, underwear, everything, fool. But I think it's the best thing that ever happened to me, Holmes.
Good thing you have no pets or nothing. Did you have a pet?
Nah.
Good thing you have a dog in that bitch.
I know, man. That shit would suck. But nah, man. That week itself was crazy, bro. Because the weekend before that, I had flipped my truck. I had a Dodge Ram, bro. Had a blue one, bro. Flipped that bitch.
Man.
All right, cool. That's whatever. And then I ended up talking to one of my exes again. Boy, she ended up letting me know that she ain't want nothing to do with me, but in the most fucked up way, right? So I lost the truck, lose the girl, and then the next weekend my house burned down.
It sound like some brujeria, nigga.
Bro, and everybody kept telling me, they're like, Nico, you need to go to church. Algo te está pasando. There's something wrong. And but yeah, man, I think all that shit happened for a damn good reason, you know. And I had a few struggles after that too, you know, like because I ended up getting a new little spot, bro. I was there for a week. They kicked in the door, took every little thing that I had left.
Who kicked in the door?
Dog, some little niggas. I don't know.
Buggers?
I don't know. Somebody, bro. Because
Shut
they
the fuck up.
Yeah, bro. Somebody kicked in my door and they took it with the little bit I had, bro. The only thing I had was my Nintendo, bro. I had my fucking Nintendo, and me and Miko would play with it. Bro, they took that.
Oh
man, boy, I was upset. But nah, man, you know, I think all that shit was happening to me for a reason, and I think God knew what He was doing when He gave me all these adversities, and I'm proud to say that I'm still here and still be able to push. I think it's great that I went through that stuff, bro, because it's building me as a different man, and I'm still learning. I'm still going through shit here and there. But man, dog, ain't nothing that can happen to me now that is gonna get me down and get me all sad and shit, dog.
Good shit, bro. I like your mentality. I like your mindset.
Hell yeah, bro. Because I think some of that stuff is some of the best things that could ever happen to you, bro. Especially like if you grew up like me, bro. Like you grew up real good, nigga. We went to Disneyland every fucking year. You know what I'm saying, dog? Like I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? So for me to be able to go through stuff and understand adversity and understand how important it is to get the fuck up and figure out how you're gonna handle something, very important, bro.
Man. Amazing, bro. I like that shit, man.
Vamos, bro. It's still coming up, dog. That's the goal, you know what I'm saying? And keep going up.
That's what's up, brother. That's what's up, man. Keep on pushing.
Yeah, dog, because I level. You know what I mean? I got to, bro. Baby. I got a baby. I got a boy watching me. You know what I'm saying? He seen me going through all this. He watched, you know what I mean?
What was your son's reaction?
Shoot, man, he was upset, dog. He was upset, bro, because he really wanted to come live with me in that house and you know, have a future there and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of put the pressure on me too, because it's like, damn, man, like not only did I lose my spot, but man, that's me and my little man was gonna kick it. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, I'm glad he's seen it though.
Did you ever find out?
Shit ain't always sweet.
Did you ever find out how it started?
Nah, not even the fire department could figure it out.
No way. Did you have anything on? A candle?
Nah. I was there the whole day, Playboy.
Shit.
Yeah. So I'm not too sure what happened there, but
how did your baby mama tell you?
She called me, dog. She called me. I don't know how the hell she found out before I found out, but she did, bro. She called me and she was, you know, of course, concerned about the kiddo. You know what I'm saying? But nah, shout out to that lady, man. She let me know and.
That's tough, bro.
Yeah.
That's tough, man. But I like how you got your mindset, man. You keep pushing.
Yeah,
it ain't gonna tear you down. Overcome the obstacles, bro. That's beautiful, man.
Yeah, it's the most beautiful thing somebody, a man especially, could go through, bro. You have to go through shit. You have to.
Yeah, you have to, bro. You gotta, you know, mararse un pinche huevo, bro.
You know huevo, dog. Fucking put on them batteries, dog, and keep it pushing. Because what am I supposed to do? Shrivel up, be sad,
right?
Fucking not do this and this happened. No, I'm not gonna do nothing. Yeah, no, fuck that gay shit, nigga. I got 10 toes, I got 10 fingers, nigga. I got both my arms, both my legs, nigga, and my head, dog. So let's get to work. Let's keep it pushing, dog.
Yes,
I don't think people realize how much of a blessing that is, dog. People want to be, I'm depressed. Oh, I'm sad. Oh, I'm this and this. Fuck that shit, nigga. You still have the ability to change that, nigga. Man. That shit is dope, bro. Run with that. Run with that, man.
I like that shit,
God
bro.
blessing you, nigga. You woke up today. You know how
Damn.
cool that is that you woke up?
Niggas ain't wake up sometimes.
Bro, I'm telling you. And you know, that's one thing, bro, that trips me out, bro. Is like I had so many all of my close homies are damn near dead, dog. Like I was telling you, bro, the only ones who survived are people like you, bro, who stood up, had them a family, took care of their business, and did what they're supposed to do.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody else is dead, my nigga.
No, for real, bro.
You know what I'm saying? They dead, they gone, bro. They you know what I'm saying?
You ain't lying, bro.
So it's a trip for me to sit here and still be alive, bro. I look around like, oh shit, wait, like I got a little bit of that survivor's guilt, you know what I mean? Because I feel that repente, like I could be the next one, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like,
for real,
like
bro.
I don't think death is too far away from me.
No, man,
I
it's around the corner, bro.
Saying?
We gotta stay on our toes.
So
and pray to
that's
God.
you know, that's why some of my girlfriends trip out when they riding around with me, and I'm looking at all the mirrors and I'm paying attention to absolutely everything. I'm watching everybody, looking what they're doing. I go to Don Malil's or something, nigga. My back's against the wall. I know who went into the restroom. I know who walked outside. I know who walked in. I'm paying attention to everything. Yeah, I'm having fun. We taking shots, doing this and this. But nah, I'm paying attention. I'm locked in there.
No, for real, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's I'm going to survive. Number one rule in life, you nigga, is don't die. So,
no, yeah, for
you know
real.
what I'm saying? And that's not too hard to do here.
Yeah, bro. That's what's up, brother.
It's not, man. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man. That's a beautiful thing the way you be talking, bro. I love that shit, man. Is there any advice to young niggas going through a hard time, bro? These young niggas probably gonna join the gang, and shit like that. Like, is there anything good you could tell them?
Man, definitely, man. Have your own style. Have your own mindset. You know what's the difference between good and bad.
Yeah.
You know what's right and wrong. Stand up for God first and foremost.
Yeah.
Stand up for God. Be a strong man of God, and do what you know is right, and do what you know, and stay away from the shit that you know is wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Apply yourself to supply your health, my nigga.
You damn right.
Dog, we all got influenced in some kind of way by some kind of desmadre. You know what I mean? Like, but the best thing you could do from the jump, it's easier to get with the things you want in life, bro, if you stand up and you work hard and you dedicate yourself to God.
You damn right,
God
man.
is always the answer, bro. And I'm not saying this from like this Christian standpoint because I go to church now. Yes, no, my nigga. I'm telling you because that's how the universe is. You do good, you will receive good. You do bad, you get bad. It's simple math, my nigga.
Yeah, no,
simple math. You know what I'm saying?
That's the crazy thing, bro. Like you said, you don't go to church and all that shit, bro. But a lot of people who do go to church, like the worst people I ever met, are like church goers.
Yeah, because it's like an image thing. It's like hey, I do this, you can't say I'm a bad person.
Like the people with the most chismes that judge you the most and to talk down about you, bro, like them church people, bro.
But you know, God bless them too. I hope they learn of their ways. I hope they go through something that changes their mind in that instant. You know what I mean? I hope it changes it in a positive light for them, so they can see like, hey, you know what? Here's mine. Maybe I'm not better than these people. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I really don't like, bro. Like it's somebody who like they look at other people going through their shit. You know what I mean? They're like, no, pues que fea gente. Look at these people. Look at them. I can't believe they live like that. Like they talk about them like they're animals, bro.
No, it's terrible.
You know what I mean? And like, no, you're not that much better. You know what I mean? You're not that much better of a person. You have your flaws too. It's just not presented as easily. You know how like Scarface said, you know how to hide. You know what I'm saying?
You damn right. What time are you on, Josh?
For sure, man. Nah, bro, but like that's what I'm saying, bro. A lot of people know how to hide it a lot better. You know what I mean? But we all go through shit and we all handle it different. And you know, my ultimate message is though for you to stand up and be a person of God and do the best you can. And
beautiful, man. Beautiful. I love it.
What I want to end this on. You know what I'm saying?
That's
be
beautiful,
strong
bro.
and stand up for God and work in the light of God. You know what I mean?
Well,
I definitely myself can do better.
Me
definitely
too, bro.
Can do a lot better.
See, me and my lady, we always talk about going to church. And we looking for the right church and shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for the right vibe, bro. And it's just tough, man. You know what I'm saying? Just especially for somebody like us.
But you know how beautiful is it though that y'all have that want, bro, to connect to God together, bro.
Well, me and my lady, we pray every night. We pray every time we can, bro. And you know, me and my lady are locked in with each other, bro. That's my soulmate and shit like that.
What a beautiful thing, bro.
So
that's a beautiful thing, man. And I think the relationship will last and be the best it can be through the power of God, bro. That's the only time I see it really, really go through and last a long time is porque,
yeah,
you know, God is right there with them.
You damn right.
They both go to God when they got problems. They both go. They work through God, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's something that, you know, everybody can use a reminder of every time, bro. It's a beautiful thing to have, bro. I think that's why a lot of relationships these days are not lasting or not worth the fuck, dog, because people ain't connected in that way.
Yeah, bro, that's the thing, man. My wife and I, like, we started dating for like 2 years, and you know, we didn't know we were gonna be together and shit like that, bro. And before we had a kid, we talked about it, and we're like, we didn't want to have a kid just to have a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, if we're gonna have a kid, we're gonna be together and stay together. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing we talked about, brother.
And honestly, it's very, very beautiful example that you and your lady are setting, bro. Because every time I come to see you, brother, it's a beautiful family environment, man. I seen you be able to host your whole family over here, have your birthday party over here. Your lady is attentive with everybody, talking to everybody with a smile on her face, bro. And you're being the man as you should be, doing what you're supposed to be doing, hanging the piñata y todo el pedo, dog. That's good to badass to see, bro. I'm so damn proud of you, bro. As a homie, bro, for real, my nigga.
Yeah, sir, man.
That's some dope ass shit to see, bro. And that's the type of shit that keeps me motivated. Like, you can do it too, dog. You can have that too. You know what I'm saying? Just
damn right.
It takes time. You got to do it right. You know what I mean? You got to put that work in and day out, because people don't realize, bro, love is work.
You damn right, bro.
Love is work. It ain't just, oh, make me happy and you're gonna make me happy anytime I'm sad. Don't fucking work like that. This shit is not all cute and butterflies and bullshit.
It's hunky dory.
It's like I tell people, well, you're gonna have to deal with somebody's bullshit, but whose bullshit do you want to deal with? You know what I'm saying,
man? 100%.
So, but nah, man. At the end of the day, when I see you doing your thing with your family, your lady, and y'all handling up the way y'all doing, it's a damn good inspiration.
Same thing to you, bro, man. I'm proud of you, bro. You're a good dad, bro, and you do your thing, man. I'm proud of you, bro. I love you, nigga, and I love everything you do for
you too, my nigga, for real. Hey, hey, bro. Honestly, bro, I appreciate you having me here, bro. And I'm glad we got to have this conversation, bro. And shit, I can't wait for the next one, bro.
Yeah, this is your first time,
bro, because I ain't got to talk shit about a lot of shit yet. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna do the next one, man. We're gonna make it lock in.
This your first time, and it definitely ain't your last time, bro. If you could just tell the people where they could find you at and where you be, man.
Oh, well, y'all can find me on Facebook. Y'all know how it goes. Fucking Ponce. Y'all can find me on Snapchat at Pollo Negro 47. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you made that name. You made that name. You don't remember that, do you?
I really don't.
Yeah, you came up with that name. It was the first time I made my Snapchat.
Oh, I remember. Like, yeah,
you remember, dog? Yeah, dog. That's whenever we was riding around at that time. We was up to shit. And I was making my Snapchat. I was like, man, what name should I use? I was like, El Gallo Negro. And I was like, and you're like, nah, nigga. Bunch of Gallo Negro, fool. El Pollo Negro. I'm like, fuck yeah, dog. That's just dope.
That's tight, man.
But no, man, I appreciate you having me here, bro. And I appreciate you, Dougie, for handling up, being the man that you is, doing what you're doing. Yes, sir. And I appreciate the hospitality, brother. I'm going to end it with that, bro.
You already know, man. We're going to see you again next time, man. We're going to wrap it up here, man, with another episode of Change My Mind Podcast. It's your boy Dubbo, Josh Montoya behind the camera, and my man's right here. El Pollo Negro, Mark Ponce.
Yes, sir. Mark Priceless, nigga.